Hey everybody, George Connolly from Scratch Golf Tips. Today we are going to be talking about the age-old question, which grip is better, the interlock or overlap grip? I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of each, and if you're between grips or you don't know if you're using the correct one, this is the video for you, so stay tuned. So first and foremost, let's just look at what both of these grips are. Starting with the interlocking grip, you're going to put your bottom hand, your glove hand right here. You're just going to open up your pointer finger. This bottom pinky comes in, and it's an interlock right there. That's the interlocking grip. The only difference with the overlapping grip is you don't put anything between this finger, obviously. Right between the seam of your pointer finger and middle finger, that's where the pinky goes, and then you go in from there. So that's the difference, interlock, overlap. The interlock grip is pretty widely used. It's used by Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, you name it. A lot of players are big proponents of the interlocking grip. As for the overlapping grip, Ben Hogan is one of the most notable proponents of the overlap grip. I also think right now Jordan Spieth may be using the overlap grip. So as for PGA Tour players, that's where they stand on both sides of that spectrum. Looking at the interlocking grip, a lot of people believe that this grip is harder to really master. A lot of people will use it, but to really have it down to a science is much more difficult. However, a big pro to the interlocking grip is there's a lot of strength in between these fingers here. A big complaint about the overlapping grip is sometimes you don't have the best grip on the club, it's more flimsy, and if you swing really hard, you may lose control, because with an interlocking grip, you have a lot more, it's a lot firmer. The overlapping grip, there's room for slippage, and it could be more difficult to hold on to the club in that regard. Another thing that you always need to take into account is hand size. So if you have bigger, strong hands, the interlocking grip may just not work anatomically for you. So you may have to go to the overlapping grip just because of your hand size. If you have smaller hands, the interlocking grip may work better for you. Personally, I use the interlocking grip. I always have, and a big thing for me is the amount of wrist flexibility that comes with it. When I'm interlocked like this, I can't, my trail wrist here, my right wrist doesn't have as much room to move. As if I overlap, I feel like there's just more room to move. I'm not sure if that's just my personal preference in the way I feel, but I've always used the interlock grip. Another thing to keep in mind, I swing fairly fast, and for a fast swing, an interlock grip is generally better. Just once again, you have a better handle on the club. If you're overlapping, it's better for a slower, more methodical swing. However, the biggest proponent for any swing change, any grip that you use, is simply your comfort. I don't think that for any person there is a right or wrong grip to use. If you use the interlock grip and you don't feel comfortable with it, you don't like the way you swing with it, just try the overlap grip. I've tried the overlap grip before, but it just doesn't work for me. I have a little bit of a hand injury right on this pinky here, so the interlock grip actually hurts after a little while, but for now I'm not going to change just because the overlap grip just isn't comfortable and it doesn't fit my game. But golf is a very feel-oriented sport. Everyone has different swings, different ways of playing, and different grips. There are other grips other than interlocking and overlapping, so if you don't like either of them, you can certainly venture and look into other grip styles that may work for you. But in short, the interlocking grip provides more stability in your swing. It's harder to master, which is a con of it, but if you swing fairly quickly and you have a quick swing speed, then this may be the better option for you. Overlapping grip, if you have maybe larger hands, anatomically you can't do interlocking, then overlapping is a good way to do it. If you have a slower, methodical swing, it's another way that you can justify the usage of the overlapping swing. But it just goes down to comfort. If you're between swings or grips, just try out different ones, see what works for you. And again, there are more grips, so you can always look into those. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. On the left side of your screen, you should see a button to subscribe to the Scratch Golf Tips YouTube channel. We're posting 2 to 3 times every week, so if you're looking to elevate your golf game, this is a place to do it. On the right side of your screen, you should see a video that YouTube has recommended you watch. I'd appreciate it if you took a look. Thanks for watching, play well, and take care.